This here is a prime example of the internet getting revenge. So a pizza delivery guy who works for Palace Pizza, his name's Jared Tanzi, he ends up having to deliver a pizza to F&R Auto Sales, and the people freak out over $7. First of all, you have to be a terrible salesman to freak out over $7 fucking dollars. So then this guy who Jared's confronting about it decides to be a total Darren and threatens to get the manager again. Another dude's going on about how he wants his job and shit like that. Yeah, big man. And this fucking genius right here decides he's gonna post the video on the internet.
It just doesn't make sense why you would hand me a bill that you were just gonna have me drive back here to give you back anyway. Because I gave you everything they gave me so we would get the correct change. So you handed me a $5 bill that you were gonna ask for back? Correct. You ever go to the supermarket and you give them a certain amount of money so they give you not a whole extra change extra? Not a whole extra bill extra.
Well, if you knew you had an extra bill, why didn't you say that to me?
Because nobody asked me for change.
Because I got called to the front desk.
I had even pointed out on the slip that each soda was $8. It's not like I just took off. I even explained that it was only 12 on the slip. So it's not like I just took off. I explained even the process of the...
It's not, hey. It's not being that helpful.
Oh, I'm not mad. I just had to waste my resources coming back here.
Yeah, but it's not.
All right, so listen. The manager apologized once for you. Do you want him to apologize again for you? Oh, well, if you're not to the fact that my manager was my friend and that the owner would have had to yell at him, I wouldn't have came back. He would have had to come to the store.
Yeah, no,
someone else was going to come back, actually.
Don't even
It's okay.
listen to me.
It's okay. You got your $7 back, so the world is right now. I've got you on camera, video, audio, everything, buddy, so...
Hey, open the door before I put my foot in your ass. Hold out.
Fly out! I told you, don't order from no more. You're gonna spit in your food. Get the fucking owner and the manager on the phone. I want that motherfucker's job. I want him fired.
I want to dive into the reviews because apparently they were fucking bombarded by a bunch of angry people who wanted justice for the pizza guy, Jared. As you can see by all the 1 stars, it didn't go so well for them. And some of these are fucking hilarious. I had purchased a red Prius from them. Turns out homeless people had slept in it and had multiple orgies. The crew of homeless people went by Dirty Mike and the boys. The Prius was actually in lockup before I had purchased it.
You know what that's called when they do that in there? It's called a soup kitchen.
There's some of these where I wonder if they're actually real. Like, my car blew up right as I got out of their auto shop. But at the same time, I think these are just... I don't know. I don't know. Purchased a perfectly reliable car from them, and it broke down in the parking lot as I was leaving the dealership. They refused to take any responsibility for repairs. After having a vehicle towed to my favorite repair shop, I was informed that the vehicle had been previously flooded, and that caused the electrical issues. Upon further inspection, my mechanic found the brake fluid had been contaminated with power steering fluid. Oh, so that's awesome. So they basically sold this person a fucking death trap. You know, if this turns out to be true. Thumbs down, car blew up, Krusty Krab pizza! I was in to buy a truck, they were asking $7 over asking price. Too rich for my blood, decided to shop and buy somewhere else. They overcharged me $7. They disrespected the pizza guy! Don't buy a car from here. The employees are into butt stuff and will try to shove their legs into your bum. Oh my god. Oh my god, the internet is beautiful sometimes. It's the pizza for you and me. I gave it 1 star because you have to pick at least one. Okay, this one's a shitty fucking... I'd give it 0 stars if I could. Pizza guy, you... For the pizza guy. Horrible service. Awful experience. $7. Hope it was worth it. Hey, we actually have a 5-star in here. Holy shit. I've purchased several vehicles in the past with F&R Auto Sales, and I have never been disappointed. In fact, one time, the owner came and opened up during the holiday, just so my family didn't have to go without a car for Christmas. I could never recommend anyone else but them. They were very accommodating to my kids also, as we waited to get just the... This sounds so fake. Ernest, what the... Hold up. Do you work for them or something? This seems like one of those moments where they're trying to put a 5-star in to balance out all of these 1 stars. But I'll tell you something, bud. It didn't go so well, did it? Oh, actually, hold up. Wait, right here. Ernest Brew, you work for this place. Not a fair review of the customer service extended by this company. If anyone wants a true summary of this place, just Google it. Tons of unsatisfied customers out there. Ernest, you lying slut. This right here. This is the guy who left that review. The 1 5-star review is this dude right fucking here. He used his he used his name for review. And if you want to check out the phone interviews that the radio host had with these people, the host just put these people on blast, and it's fucking hilarious. I highly recommend checking those videos out. But for now, I wanted to share some bits and pieces of these interviews. So if you don't know about the story, but internet drama entertains you a lot, then I suggest you go check out WFHN FUN 107. They have an interview with Michael Ramos, but then they also have another interview with the lady in the green hat. And both these people are just, it's hilarious how they just take no accountability. They try to blame the pizza delivery guy as much as they can, justify their actions. They're just shitty people. Also, this was about 8 years ago. I don't know how I haven't heard about this until now, but still, it's fucking hilarious.
And we had a group meeting, and Gary held the floor and said, you know, we can't be using profanity in here anymore.
Was there pizza in the meeting?
We had no pizza.
So what about the guy?
Actually,
So
people still owe me money for coffee.
Fucking savage.
you weren't.
I was actually told yesterday morning that I was temporarily being let go until next week when this blows over.
You're
Well,
fired.
did you hear Gary's interview that said you were fired because of your profanity?
Yep. And I did speak to him about that this morning, too. And I said...
So he's now telling you that you may be let back in?
They told me yesterday I could come back next week. And the video was clipped.
Oh, please
by the
don't do it.
gentleman.
Don't.
The video was
Don't do it,
clipped.
Lucy. Don't.
Just own up to it, Lucy.
Don't do it.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
It's not clipped. Really? Is it clipped, Lucy?
Lucy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean,
Lying bitch.
You're not gonna,
I feel very bad for Jared that he had to endure
Do you-
what he did.
was
coming
that
into
bullying?
place.
Do you think that was adults bullying a person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. But like I said,
truth comes out.
my personal apology to Jared, and I will give him one right here and now, and I could do that in person too. I've only kept
Why haven't
quiet
you done
because
it in
I've
person?
been asked to.
Okay, so what is your
and-
statement to Jared?
I would say to Jared, I'm really sorry, for my behavior and treating you that way, and I didn't have all the details. They made it, that guy behind the computer made it look like he did something that he didn't do, and so I apologize for that. The whole foot up to your rear end
Yeah.
was actually
Careful.
a joke.
Hold up. So wait, she just stated that she hasn't even tried to make an apology, and she said she would make a public apology right now, as well as she would like to do it face to face with him. She knows what pizza place they called. It's most likely in the same fucking area that they are. That's how pizza places work. So why the fuck hasn't she gone down to Pizza Palace, or whatever the fuck the place is called, and apologized to him? And then given him a $7 tip. Oh, because she needs that $7 tip because she's terrible at selling cars.
So you're the guy at the end of the video. I want that guy's job. I want him fired. You're that guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
Go ahead.
What now? What do you want? Just a
You didn't say your
What?
statement.
You
You wanted to
called us,
call
so
up,
I
and
don't-
we're giving you the
What's
floor.
up?
He calls into them and is just like, so what do you guys want to know? It's what? What are you talking about? What do we want to know? We have all that we know. All that has been shown us. Shit, you can tell your side of the story, but there's video evidence.
So you think both parties are wrong?
How?
yes, because
Fuck off.
As in, like, the pizza guy, too? Or...
yes, because the world is seeing just a clip.
Well, the world is seeing just what you guys put on the internet.
Seriously.
Can I ask you?
Basically, the point is, it doesn't really matter who put the video up. The point is that
The
there
behavior.
was
I
was
mean-
bullying on a pizza guy that didn't really do. I'm not understanding why you're saying both
All right,
parties
all
are
right,
wrong.
That's what I mean.
So-
I'm going to tell you the whole story right from the beginning.
What I would suggest
Get on
is
with
you
it.
got to
This
get
is
us
what-
that you got to get us that video as soon as possible. That first video of the first interaction, we need to see that video.
Oh no, we can't.
Of the pizza guy.
Sure.
Because that's when it all started. This whole thing started was when the delivery of the pizza, when he dropped off the pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when all this started because
No shit.
Like I've told people, we were busy that day. We had all.
It didn't seem like you were busy. at
No,
all.
dude.
By the time we looked up to see what the driver had in his hand, he was gone.
So this is so interesting because
He was gone.
you're
He
not
didn't
backing
ask us-
off.
He didn't ask us, are we all set? He didn't say, is this my tip? He just disappeared.
All right, let me ask you this. Do you think it's justified what happened in the video that we saw
because of the events that happened that you're explaining
Great
right now?
question, Larry. Great question. Was the reaction that you guys had justified to what happened before that?
Oh.
Yes.
What the fuck?
What?
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Wait, hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay,
hear me
go
out,
ahead.
hear me
Fuck
out.
you.
I'm not
Fuck
saying,
you.
I'm not giving excuses. I'm not saying we are right.
It
But
is excuses.
The reaction of him coming in, throwing the money on the thing because he was upset because we told him to bring it back.
Okay, yeah.
But we told him to do that because he just disappeared with the money. We didn't know what he had.
You called him back for $7.
See, the thing is, the guy didn't come in and throw the money down and bitch and moan. All he said was, the certain bills you gave me made me think it was a tip. And if I was in his shoes, yeah, I would have thought it was a tip as well. What I'm wondering now, did they ever even plan on tipping the pizza delivery guy? Probably not. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Now we're getting onto a whole different story. Why the fuck aren't you tipping him? Not everyone deserves a tip just for showing up. He's delivering your pizza for you because you're too fucking lazy to go down the road to the pizza palace. Like, fuck you, man. The only thing I want to add is that they kept talking about how they were going to tip him, but why not just let him keep the $7? That only leads me to believe that you were going to tip him less than $7, which that was a $42, $43 order. Why not just let him keep the $7?
Do you think that this is all worth it over $7? Because I don't.
If we knew it was just $7, he probably would have got the $7 anyways.
All right, so just
But
to
it
be
was just the way he took off, and we didn't know what he took off.
But he said, why did you hand him 5s and 1s, you know, expecting him to hand them right
we just
back?
threw the money at him, and we were trying to decide on who.
You know what?
owed
If it was me, I'd be like, you know what? Oh, well.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Like, yeah,
Totally,
maybe next
totally.
time I'll give him 3
well,
or
let
something.
me ask you
I mean,
this: was there a plan to give him a tip in the first place, or did you guys want every single cent back?
Yes, that's what we were trying to figure out.
Well,
when
then
he
you
was
figure
here.
it out later. You don't
Then
even
why
need to
didn't-
involve the pizza guy. You figure out what everybody owes later. Like, you give him his $7. He took off. All right,
But
just move
just
on
to
with
be
life.
Just let him keep the money.
Here. You think that the
video that everyone saw,
that is justified by what happened before.
beforehand?
No, I mean.
Well, that's different than what you just said.
This
But
guy.
You're explaining to us what happened before the video nobody saw, okay? You're telling us from your
Yes.
point of view what happened. I'm asking you, the video that we all saw, the events that happened there where she said her thing, you said your thing, that is justified for the events that happened beforehand with the
And
pizza.
that's another thing too.
Are you saying
I
that
don't know
is...
why Lucy didn't explain herself, because there's more to the story there too. Like, if
Well, you know, we have
watch
all
the
day.
video- if you watch the video very carefully, Lucy is trying to get his attention, like, because she wants to make things right and wants to just sit and talk to him, but he keeps on blowing her off. And then when you
This
can't
is like, I
see
mean,
him-
it's easier to negotiate with Russia than this. This is international diplomacy. It's a
pizza.
It's a $7 tip.
The one thing I find funny about the radio interviews is the audacity these people have to try and blame the pizza guy for this whole fucking endeavor. Oh my god. The whole time they basically just sit there talking about how in the clip you don't get to see all of what happened, but it's clear to see what happened. We're not mad at anything else other than the way these people acted. Like, you have to be a piece of human fucking garbage to sit there and try to blame the pizza guy for this. Now sure, the pizza guy didn't have to go in and say, hey, why the fuck did you make me come back? And he didn't say it like that. All he asked was, why'd you give me this change if I was just gonna be giving you it back anyways? Basically the polite way of saying, motherfuckers, do you not know how to do math? The pizza driver came in and politely said, hey, motherfuckers, why did you make me drive back here, wasting my time, my gas? I could be out on deliveries making more money, but no, I have to come here over $7 fucking dollars. The audacity that these people have trying to blame Jared for this whole endeavor is just, it's fucking hilarious. Oh my god, they're children. They're just all children. Which even in the video, he explains the receipt, and after explaining to them, he just assumed, okay, so yeah, this is a tip. Which, honestly, the way that it sounded, they didn't need the extra 5. So I would have assumed that that was a tip for me as well if I was working his job. So before I end this video, I'd like to say, please don't harass the staff that are serving you. A lot of people in this country make shit wages and they rely on tips in order to make a living. If they're just doing their job, they really don't deserve you being a Karen or Darren about things. People make mistakes, and if you even want to argue that Jared made a mistake, assuming that that tip was for him, it's $7. You fucking kidding me? $7. If you need that $7 so badly, well, don't order a fucking pizza. Don't go out to eat. Alright, make it yourself. Fun fact, if you go into a lot of restaurants and you don't tip, that server has to pay the cooks, the busser, the host, the dishwasher, the prep cook in order for you to fucking eat there. Because tip sharing is a real bitch sometimes. In a lot of places, I can't say all, if you don't tip, the server is paying for you to eat there. Thank you for watching the video. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And if there's any other videos you'd like me to check out, please feel free to tell me down in the comments. I would very much enjoy checking out more of these. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope you're all well.